Hello again. If you didn't catch my last video, I talked about collaborating, being a collaborator, working in a collaboration for books, collaborations for books. So run over or under and go watch that video. But I'm back to talk about something that has to stop happening. So you would think that when I publish a book, all the people who love me will go buy it, right? You would think that my tribe, all 10 of you, would support me and go buy my book because I'm Brandy. Brandy wrote a book and I'm going to go support her because I love her and I want to support all of her endeavors. Well, I want to sell more than 10 books. So what else can I say other than, hey, y'all, I wrote a book, go buy it? We've got to stop doing this. And it's not just one person. I see this all over the globe. And that's the globe. So I help people internationally, nationally. You cannot publish a book and go, hey, y'all, I wrote a book, go buy it. You can. But the only people who are indebted to celebrate you are the people who know that you're worth celebrating. The only people who are going to respond to a post that says, hey, y'all, if you're northern or somewhere else, you might not say y'all. I'm in South Carolina. Hello, friends. Hello, guys. Hello, ladies. Hey, my tribe. I wrote a book. Go buy it because it's great. Why should I get it? Because it's awesome. Why should I get it? Because I wrote it. Why should I get it? Because you should have it. Those are unacceptable answers. I'm sorry. I got to tell you. If I don't tell you, you won't know. Those are unacceptable answers. If I go to the grocery store and there's a new product out, let's just say some new kind of corn came out and I pick up that corn, that advertising is going to tell me what that corn can do for my life. It's going to tell me how good it is. It's going to tell me how crisp that kernel is going to taste. It's going to tell me how crunchy it is. It's going to allow me to feel the experience. We have to get out of this me mentality. You are awesome. It is amazing that you wrote a book. It is an undeniably tough experience to go through. You pushed out a vision, you pushed out a dream, and so did everybody else. So why should I buy your book versus buying her book? Why should I buy your book versus that book? Why, if I have two options, what makes this book any better than this book? You don't know the answer, which is why you still pop up and go, hey, I wrote a book, go buy it. Why should I get it? Because it's great. But what's it going to do for me? And you have no answer. I can't tell you the answer because I haven't read your book. But all I know is the only way that you're going to sell your book is to show someone why they need your book. You need to show them the change that is possible because you read my book. My book, Dealing with the Hand I Was Dealt, I don't have, but I have Fly 365. So we're going to use this one. Hey, y'all, I wrote a book. Here you go. Go buy it. It's on Amazon. Hopefully you can see it. It's a lot of light. So it's called Fly 365. Be the pilot of your own life. Oh, there. I think that's a pretty good shot. Go buy my book. Please go buy my book. Please, please go buy my book. It's a great book. Go buy my book. Why you I didn't post it 10 times, y'all. Like, go buy my book. It's a great book. And I put all the fun balloons and stuff on it and celebrate me. But why? Hey, I wrote a book. It's called Fly 365, Be the Pilot of Your Own Life. Have you ever been on the ground and thought that you should be somewhere else, higher in life? Have you ever thought delayed might not necessarily have to be denial? You know, because pilots, I've flown before. If you've ever flown before, pilots actually do get delayed a lot because something's going on in the air that could potentially cause a crash. So in order for the plane not to crash at a later time, someone may come out into the pilot in their ear and go, hey, you can't take off yet. You got to land for a little while. Have you ever felt like that in your life, that you feel delayed? Well, I'm here to tell you that delayed is not denial. If you want more information like that, or if you want more inspiration, run over to Amazon, or you can inbox me. My Cash App is author Brandy Hunt. This book is full of juicy nuggets. Delayed is not denied. It's really about living a fearless life. As the pilot of your own life, you cannot be fearful. A pilot has to take people from one destination to another, and he can't get on the plane afraid. He has to get on the plane full of confidence, full of knowledge, full of wisdom, that he is in charge of flying this plane, and you are the pilot of your own life. Go grab your book, and if you want me to come out and talk, teach your leaders, anybody. This book is for women and men. It does have some fancy high heels on it, but that's just because I love high heels. But FLY actually stands for Fearless Living Year-Round. Be the pilot of your own life. I'm coming out with a part 2, Fearless Leadership Year-Round, because you are a leader. Now, how much better did that sound than, hey, y'all, go buy my book? I don't want to yell. I get, my mama used to tell me, she's passionate. I am passionate about seeing you not only cross the finish line, but actually cross the finish line, and actually keep crossing finish lines, and keep delivering your message, and keep getting out there. You got to get past, hey, y'all. Hello, you guys. Hello, women and ladies and men. I wrote a book. Go buy it. I don't care if it's a t-shirt. I don't care what product you have to tell the story behind why the person that doesn't have it needs it, and why it doesn't matter how much it costs, you need to have it in your life. If you can master why someone needs your solution, you will be rich. Hashtag that. You will be rich if you can figure out why someone needs the solution that you provide. As an author, I provide multiple solutions, and it's not entertainment. I do not provide entertainment. That is not my genre. But there are authors out there who provide entertainment. Their book is entertaining from beginning to the end. I provide life lessons. I provide life coaching in the form of pages where you can sit with yourself and reflect. My books are a mirror for you. Didn't that sound better than go buy my book? So again, you don't know who I am author/publisher extraordinaire, Brandy Hunt. I will help you get your life on the right track. I will help you get your book life on the right track. I will help you to actually elevate yourself beyond the bookshelf, because yay, you wrote a book. That's great. But can we please know the story and how it helps us? Why do I need your book? Do you know that there's 3,000 books probably published every day? Not every year, every day. There's over 3,000 books that come out. You got to tell a person the change that they should expect by reading your book. Secondly, people don't really like to read all that much anymore. I have to use my good grammar, because when you're an author, you use bad grammar. They're like, oh, you're not educated. Honey, I'm well educated. I'm just country. And so you got to get past the celebratory phase of, right, that's just it's almost like having a baby. If you've had a baby, you know, they give you the baby. You don't leave the baby at the hospital. You take the baby home with you, and you put clothes on the baby before you take the baby home with you. So you take the baby home with you, and you start feeding it, and it grows up, and it starts talking junk. Oh, that's just my child. But you know what I mean. You can't just put the book on the shelf, and in our world, the virtual shelf, and go, hey, I wrote a book. It's an amazing book. Go buy it because it's amazing. You are officially a business owner. If you don't believe anything else I say, the definition of a business owner is one who provides a service or a product for money. This is a product. With it comes a service. I have a coaching program that comes with it. So I provide a service, I provide a book that is a product that makes me a business owner. The reason why you're not selling books is because you're not looking at it as a business. You're looking at it as a hobby. Well, if you looked at it as a hobby, then you don't have to watch this video any longer, and you did great by publishing your book, and congratulations, and hopefully people will buy it. But as a business owner, it is your due diligence to continue to sell your book so that you not only can make money, but so you can change lives. Isn't that why you wrote the book? Whether it was entertainment, didn't you do it to entertain people? Do you think that people in Hollywood spend hours and hours and hours filming movies for nobody to go watch them? Remember why you wrote the book, and then keep telling the message. I know it gets tiring. Some days I sell nothing. Some days I post all day. I post the cutest pictures I can find. I post the most amazing message, and I sell nothing. And that's okay. I think in the Bible it talks about sprinkling seeds. Sometimes the seed falls on concrete. Sometimes it falls on stony ground. Sometimes it falls on rocks. But there's this one time that it's going to fall on the soil that it was intended to hit, and it's going to grow, and it's going to flourish, and it's going to take you farther than you ever thought you could go. But you got to tell the story in order for that to happen. I will turn off a video. I wrote a book, or hey, I got this new product thing, and I just need you to go buy it so I can make money, because that's what I hear you say. That might not be what you said, but that's what I hear. Hey, I did a thing, and because I'm so great, you should support me in my thing. No, even at the car dealership, they let you sit in the car. That's why we give out a little free something, because they let me sit in the car. I don't know all car dealerships, so don't inbox me and be like, that's not true. The car dealerships I have been to, they let you sit in the car. They let you get a feel for the car. They let you drive sometimes. I think there's one or two that don't really let you drive unless it's maybe like in the parking lot. But you know what I'm saying. They give you a little feel for it. When I go to Sam's, they're like, sample. Oh, that's the Chinese people. Sample. But at Sam's, they said, would you like to try this? Whatever, to get people to try out what it is that you have, or to be able to bring them into the experience. Let's figure that out. I just need y'all to make me a promise. If you're watching this video, spread the word. Tag me when you post it. Stop telling people. Please share this video. Share it out to all the authors and aspiring authors. If you're an aspiring author, you can just not start out this way. Hey, I wrote a book. You didn't tell anybody about it for 6 or 7 months. You just, in the middle of the night, overnight, released your book and said, hey, everybody, I wrote a book. Go buy it because I'm such a great person. That doesn't sell. I need you to show me. There's a leadership coin term. I don't know who coined it, but it's called with him. What's in it for me? You have to tell a person, a buyer, why they need to buy your thing, your product, your service. You have to show them what they're going to get out of it. Because in our day and age, we ain't wasting money anymore. Not me anyway. I just turned 40 last week. And so by 40, you're not just putting your money wherever. I don't care if it's $5. I need to know what I'm getting for what I'm giving you. So if you want me to go buy your $15 book, I need to know what kind of change I should expect to read your book. Not, some people like to read for fun. They really do. They're like, yes, give me your book. I'll read it. Some people are really looking for their life to be changed. Some people read for entertainment. You got to know why your reader would read your book. The person who would pick up my book, this one in particular, Fly 365, is a person who's looking for answers on how to be fearless. That is what this book is about. How to be fearless. Like, I'll read one of the pages to you. Just like TSA, God does not allow certain things to pass through without approval. This is often why we feel stuck. God is just waiting for us to rid our lives of the potential hazards and unauthorized passengers we refuse to let go of. We have to understand that what worked for an old season is not going to work in the new season. God is always up to something new. We must be still and get to know his voice. So in this particular passage, I'm talking about TSA and how as individuals, we should have TSA. Like my sister, she don't just let anybody in my life. I have friends that's like, you don't need to be connected to them. So I showed how TSA in the big airport is like TSA that should be in our life. Let's see what other baggage. We all have baggage. Sure do. You can pretend like you don't, but you do. Baggage claim. Imagine arriving at the airport to take a flight. This time you are the passenger, not the pilot. And just in case you're wondering, yes, even the pilot has bags. They still need a change of clothes until the next flight out. So yes, even as a leader, you will have baggage. Baggage is not necessarily bad. Baggage is anything that may be a weight. Any gym buff will tell you the more weight you press, the stronger you become. However, there is this thing called dead weight. This can be visualized as if you were carrying a dead human on your back. A dead human weighs more than a living one. As the body begins its decomposing process, it becomes stiff and very hard to move. Also, as the body begins to decompose and rotten, it smells really bad. Now imagine that dead weight beginning to eat off of other animals that it needs to survive. Now the stuff that is eating at it now begins to eat at you too. In addition to carrying the weight, smelling bad, being eaten by bugs, insects, and birds, you are now also catching any disease that this dead carcass has. I get sick just seeing dead animals, so I can imagine carrying a dead body. Baggage. So, someone reading your book, you need to know what change that particular chapter. When it comes to fear, we don't like to let dead things go. But imagine carrying a dead body. Now, how do you feel about letting something dead go? Because if you hold on to that dead thing, you're going to die right along with it. It's eating at you while you're carrying what you think you need to still be carrying. You need to have let that thing go. This book has opened doors for me. When I tell that story, and I've carried many dead things, when I tell that story and how I started letting things go and how I started to be a leader, it opened doors for me to be a motivational speaker. When I see you guys out there like, yeah, I wrote a book, but I'm scared to do a Facebook Live. Why? You can't be a motivational speaker, but say you're scared to jump on live. It's just a camera. It will be just like if y'all were sitting here and we was just back and forth. There's no right or wrong way to tell your story. Tell your story. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you today, especially because I have some muffins cooking and I smell them. They smell really good. And so because I don't want to have to pay for a new house. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can ask me here on this thread. You can inbox me. I don't know where this video will show eventually. Probably YouTube or whatever. It's starting on Facebook, but it tends to trickle around. And so if you have questions, my email is publishlish00@gmail.com. This is via Facebook. So on Facebook, I have a group page for authors called Author to Author. Instagram, I am author Brandy Hunt, and I give free consultations to all people, all author people, and life coaching. So if you like the nuggets like that you was dropping, I am a life coach too. I know I don't sleep much, but it's okay because I love what I do. Any questions? Thank you, Christine. My people on here, Christine's one of my authors / friends / ambassador. She works with and for me. So I'll plug her while I'm on here. Christine's book is called My True Reflection. I'll use a book that's not even mine. I'm not going to tell you to go buy the book unless you're looking for a quick devotional. This is a 30-day devotional. 30-day devotional. I'm going to read her day 18 just because she's on here. I know my muffins will be all right. Just about 2 minutes. So day 18 is about faith. So if you're looking for a devotional that talks about how to come from behind the shadows, it's called My True Reflection. And it really talks about faith and the way you think and getting close to God and patience. So her day 18 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. We all know that the Bible, 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, for we walk by faith and not by sight. We believe in things We cannot see all the time, but sometimes we fall short and believe in what God can do. We pray to a God we cannot see, and we wait for an answer. But in waiting for that answer, we become anxious. God tells us in Philippians 4:6, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. Why is it so hard to believe in something you cannot see when it comes to praying to God? We believe the wind is there, but we cannot see it, but we can feel it. We cannot see love, but we believe it's there. Learning to trust in God is not hard. Just do it. If you don't have a lot of time, you don't have hours to pray and talk to God, that took maybe 3 minutes for me to read to you. She gave you 3 scriptures. You can meditate on those. And when the world starts melting down in front of you, you can go, you know what? I can't see love. Because she gave you an explanation. I can't see love, but I know it's there because I can feel it. I can't see God, but in all things, I can connect to him. All things. There's not one day that goes by that I'm like, oh, Lord, I didn't see you today. If you didn't see God, it's because you didn't look for him. So that's called My True Reflection. Christine Gardner, she's on here, and you can connect with her via Facebook. Her book is also on Amazon. And don't go buy it just because it's a good book. Buy it because you're trying to get a closer connection with yourself and with God. So if you have any more questions, oh, hi, Toya. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, Christine. No wrong way to tell your story. No, it's not. It's not a wrong way to tell your story. So I love you guys. If you have any questions about being an author, becoming an author, you know what? Pause. Just hold on. I'm just going to take them out the oven. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. See how fast that was? This is life. This is life under quarantine. There's all kind of stuff can happen. Kevin, yes, I'm still working. This is my life. I have a workshop coming up, and I didn't want to let you guys go without telling you. So if you are a aspiring author, I have a workshop coming up next Monday, October 5th. It's for 4 weeks. And we will go over the entire self-publishing process. The entire self-publishing. Somebody type entire. I'm not going to leave out one. I'm not going to leave out one detail. You will know exactly how to start your book. You will know how to upload it. You will know how to do all the things. Why? Brandy, why would you tell? Because I'm telling the secrets. That's why. Because it shouldn't be a secret society behind publishing. Everybody can't afford to pay $5,000 to publish. My coach gets so mad when I say that. But that's the truth. I live in a true world where everybody ain't out here paying $4 and $5. I'm grateful for those people that can come to me and like, yep, here's the dough, Brandy. I'm ready. But what about my friends and family and people that I meet that don't have that? I don't want anyone's destiny to be stifled behind this monetary thing we call money. I just don't. So I have a class that's coming up for $120. That's less than $25 a week. It's 4 weeks. It's $120 or $25. We'll just say a little less than $30 a week. But less than 50. So a couple of dollars a week to learn the entire process. I can show you how to make that $120 back in no time. I just sat here and showed you how to tell a story. So if you're not an author and you want to become an author and you've been bound by the thousands of dollars it takes to publish, I'm giving this course this is my last time for $120. Next year, this class will be $500. I wanted to end the pandemic and the oppression and all of this stuff that we've been going through on a high note. I get it. Life it's been tough for a lot of people. Finances are kind of up and down for a lot of people. I want to be able to give value. So this is my value. I'm giving this class for $120. It starts on Monday. It's all virtual. So it will start Monday at, I believe, 8 p.m. All the details are at brandyhunt.com. So if you're like, oh, I'm just waiting for the information, brandyhunt.com or fallintopublishing.eventbrite.com. They'll both take you to the same registration link. You can register there. You can pay there. And look, don't tell nobody I told you. Don't tell my partner. She probably going to see this. But if you need a to-pay, direct message me. If you need to pay it in 2 payments, you say, you know what, can I pay you half now and half in 2 weeks? I'll take that. I do not want anyone to be left behind. And I know how tough it is to take care of a family, a spouse, school, all the virtual schools going on. But I got a dream too. Like, why do you not get to live your dream because you're taking care of everybody else? That's a whole nother video. So just hear my heart. If you say, you know, I watched this, I really want to write a book. Hey, Marissa, you need to write a book about health and wellness. Who else is on here? Toya, Kimberly. Kimberly just wrote a book called... Kimberly, can you drop your information below? Because I don't want to tell no story. It's like the Everyday Bible or something like that. I'm probably lying to say what it is, but if you can drop your title below so people can support you. I am all for networking. For my women on here, I have something special coming up for women, for us all to get together, all the women authors. I'm excited about that. Toya, yes. So if you pay for the class and you do not make the class, I will have a one-on-one with you if you have any questions. So you get to pick whatever day you want to your class, and yes, you will get the replay of the actual teachings, and I have PDFs that I will share with you, just the how-tos and the to-dos and all of the links and things like that. And then Kimberly, the bootleg Bible devotional. Yes, Kimberly Holiday, the bootleg Bible devotional. Who else? Anybody else on here that is an author? I sometimes can't see all the people who are on here. So like when I stop the video and I'll be like, oh, I didn't even know they were on there. So if you're on here and you are an author, drop your title. I'm just giving you free networking. If you see a title on there, you say, oh, I like that. Go follow them. Social media ain't nothing but networking. Make a new friend. Make a new author friend. I'm getting ready to come up with I ain't going to say I came up with it. I'm coining a new phrase, and it's called Book Bestie. Y'all know how they be like, who's your business bestie? Who's your book bestie? Like, yes, if you have a book, you're more than welcome to drop the link. I know I told you I don't be going to tell people, you know, hey, this is my book and go buy it. But this is that, like, so you know how they be like, you know, drop your Instagram, drop your information, drop your links. If somebody sees a title that moves them, or if they just want to follow you, they can come and follow you. But who's your book bestie? That's somebody who can keep you on the right track when I'm not bothering you. So your book bestie is somebody that knows you're writing a book and will keep you in line. I have 3 people. I have like 5 people, actually. I got the people that work for me. I got Q, Leanne, Deanna, Christine. They all keep me on the right track business-wise, so I can keep y'all on the right track. And then I also have my personal friends, Utrina, Makisha, you know, shout out to Nicole, Robin. I got a whole tribe of people that make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. But get you a book bestie, somebody that knows you're writing a book, that can reach out to you and encourage you and not let you get off the right track. Because as an author, guess what's often happening? Life is happening for everybody. But when you have an actual book you have to write, everything seems to happen right then. It's like, oh, I think I'm going to go write. And the muffins are in the oven. Let me go grab those. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go do the blah, blah. Hi, Cynthia. God's Precious Dancer and Soul Quest, a journey through 1 Timothy. I'm a dancer too. I'm going to have to go look, see, so certain words just tug on your heart. I'm a dancer. So I'm like, yes, dancer. I love it. And Precious Dancer and Soul Quest. I like that. I'm gonna have to go get it. And so yes, we got a network. Find you a book bestie. Somebody that will keep you on the right track. Ask you, you know, I have to ask my people all the time, why aren't you sharing your information? Why are you sharing everybody else's stuff? Why aren't you talking about your book? Why aren't you promoting yourself? Why? So your book bestie, you tell them to keep you accountable. Now, you can always pay me for accountability. I will be more than happy to bother you every day. Actually, my people don't pay me to hold them accountable. I just bother them because I love them so much and I want to see them succeed. I pop in inboxes every day and be like, hey, so blah, blah. But that's just because we love each other and I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed. I don't want to see Christine make it to level 10 or 12 or 14 with her book and she done created all these platforms and products, and then you're over here, you don't even want to do a Facebook Live. Why not? It's your book. It's your life. Tell the story. There's no wrong way to tell it. We can all be better. I'm pretty sure somebody's like, well, Brandon, you should have knew that you put muffins in the oven before you. Yeah, it was supposed to be a 2-minute video. I was just going to pop in and tell you to stop telling people you wrote a book and go buy it. But then y'all was giving me the vibes. So, listen, I understand. All right. You're welcome, Cynthia. Thank you for being here. Tia, the Do Well Daily Devotional and Journal. Oh, do y'all know that I do author interviews? I don't know if y'all know that. I just interviewed Kevin. I think he was on here earlier. I will interview you for free about your book. So if you're interested, pop me an inbox. If this is on Facebook, inbox. If this is on Instagram, DM, whatever. Go to the back side of this video. Go to the back door. Or email me, publish, PUBLISH, the letter U, 00 at gmail.com. And I will interview you. I'll send you a link and you just pick your date and time. And then we can talk about your book and we can just vibe together. Cynthia, you know, I can't lie. I can't lie to my people. And so thank you. She said, for you, if you can't see, her response was, you're speaking so much truth. I've been lied to in this industry. I've been lied to about how things were supposed to go and they didn't go that way. And I've been in this game for 6 years. You'll see all of my posts this week that this week I published Dealing with the Hand I Was Dealt, which is my very first book. And a lot of things that I believed in the beginning just weren't true. Whether I believed them or I was told them, and it's about 50-50. Just wasn't true. And so I'm coming into knowing the truth about a matter, and I want everyone else that's just getting started to not struggle. It's my life story. I don't want you to, I've been through the struggle for all of us, literally. And so I just want people to know the truth. I want you to know that you're a business owner. I want you to know that branding and marketing is the root of it. You can go do an audiobook, you can do an ebook, you can do a print book. But if you don't market it and let people know, it's just going to be sitting out there in outer space beside the other ebooks and beside the other audiobooks and beside the other, all the other books of the world. And I want you to be different. I want you to take pride in what you do. Take pride in the fact that you wrote a book. Well, what if it's not perfect? It doesn't matter. None of us are perfect. Do you know why iPhone has so many versions? Anybody? I'm going to give you a second. Bailey. Hi, Bailey. I feel like this video was geared to me. Me too, child. I preach to me before I come and talk to y'all. Thank you. So anybody want to tell me, why does iPhone need 12 versions? I know there's a delay, so I'm trying to wait to see if anybody has an answer. Why do they have so many versions? Oh, those muffins are keto, by the way, for anybody that's like, oh, hi, Yael. Oh, I thought so. I was like, babe, but the picture looks like Yael. Hi, Yael. Okay, so nobody responded yet, so I'm going to assume that it's either a delay and somebody's probably going to tell me the answer. But I can tell you the reason why iPhone has 12 versions is because every time somebody finds something wrong, they go create a new one. Or they tweak the old one and they present it as something new. You can do the same thing with your book. You don't have to be perfect. Just get it out there. And I'm not saying let it be halfway done. I don't cuss. So for anybody that was waiting for me to, I ain't gonna say it, but you say it. Don't let it be halfway done. Check with me. Check with a publisher. Check with somebody and say, hey, let me run this by you real quick. So don't put out junk. I don't want you to think I'm saying put out the junk. But what I am saying is Don't hold on to it so long and so tight that it's years upon years before you release it. Yes, Christine, each version has something different. They took all the complaints of the last one and they made the next one better. So if someone comes to me, I've been in business for 6 years. I don't do business the same this year as I did it last year. Thank you, Kimberly. I knew somebody would come through. Thank you. Come through. So Kimberly, she said half, don't do. And it doesn't. So don't do it halfway. Do it to the best of your ability. And then maybe, just maybe, well, just do what you can. Let me just say it that way. And then get you a coach, me or somebody. Even with fitness, like I give kudos to my trainer, Larry Pringle, because he really pushes me to be better. But I'm not perfect every day, but my muffins are keto, just in case muffins are keto. They are healthy muffins. Bailey said, I missed the first half. What do I do instead of asking people to buy my book? Latarsha, yes, my website is brandyhunt.com. It is being updated, so a lot of some of the links aren't on there. The books are not there yet. So if you're going to buy the books, you can either contact me directly or go to Amazon. They should be on there by next week, but they are not. They're still being updated. You're welcome. Yael, instead of asking people to buy my book, you are going to eventually ask them to purchase the book, but it's you can rewind it because I talked a whole lot in depth. But just to answer your question now, you tell the story, and then tell them why they should buy it. Not because it's a great book, but because of the change that they're going to get from buying your book. I hope that makes sense, but rewind it. I probably said it a lot better and a lot more fluffy in the beginning, and I gave some examples out of my book. Latarsha, okay, great. I will send you a free coaching link through the inbox, if that's okay. Just give me a thumbs up if that's okay. I will send you we have like a 15-minute coaching so I can see what it is that you need. Make sure I'm good for you and you good for me, because that is definitely important, right? So if you're watching this and you do coaching, everybody's not your customer. I need to make sure that you're good for me and I'm good for you, because on this video I might be wonderful and then we get to, and you be like, you not the one I need. I would hope that you are. And then likewise, make sure that you can get the person to where it is that they're trying to get to. Toya is not an author, but she's an awesome holistic health coach. Drop your information below, Toya. And if you're in Greenville, she has like a little health mobile, and she will bring it out to you, and you can get on it and do the spa and all of this other kind of fun stuff. Y'all know what? We're going to do like a women's networking night virtual, just to meet everybody. If y'all would like that, drop that in the bottom in the comment section. If you want to do like a virtual women's get together. I don't really like this whole quarantine thing, and I'm trying to, y'all know I was at the events, right? Like I was in the streets with the people, and so now that I have to be home, I don't want to be home, but we might as well make the best of it, right? So if y'all want to do like a virtual meet and greet where we can kind of get together and chat and meet each other, whether you're an author, a business owner, I'm with it. I will hold this video and make sure I know who's on here. So if you give me a thumbs up, and maybe I'll even come back again and like have a meeting of the minds, because I don't know what the best day is. What's the best day? Friday night? I ain't doing nothing on a Friday night these days. I probably won't do a Saturday. A Friday night would be good. A Thursday night or a Sunday night would be good for me. So why don't y'all send me an inbox. This video was something totally different than it started out with. Don't tell people, go buy my book. So if you're just chiming in, we've done a lot today, but hit me on the inbox or here on the video. Tell me if Sunday night or Friday night or Thursday night. My Monday is already hooked up to something. My Wednesday night I'm already doing something. So Sunday night, Thursday night or Friday night, and we could get together and network on like Zoom and just chill and talk about like next level business stuff. Good? All right. I'm going to eat my keto muffins and I'm headed to work out. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Tag me. Let me say that again. I'm okay with you tagging me. I want you to. So when you go and post tomorrow or you do a video, tag me so I can look at it. And thank you, Toya. So Toya does wellness, lifestyle management. That's not my thing. I do emotional lifestyle management. She does wellness and she does yoga, and she probably does it virtually now. So get you some meditation and get your mind right. WRITE. Pun intended. And so get your mind right. Oh, that's a good video. Y'all just pulling the vibes out of me today. Where is my pen? Get your mind right. WRITE. That's a whole nother video. So what was I talking about? We did some good stuff today. I don't remember. So I love you guys. If you don't know me personally, I am like a clown. I don't know if y'all know that. I love to have fun. I love to laugh. We're going to get together and do the networking and just talk and chat and share information and share. I mean, of course, we're going to pay our business coaches and stuff like that. So this is not paid. You don't have to pay me anything. Just come. Just come, bring ideas, bring suggestions, whether you're an author or a business owner or both. It doesn't matter. We could talk about branding and marketing. We could talk about life. Like if you're having a bad day, you could jump on there and be like, hey girl, y'all, I need some inspiration, some motivation. We got to stick together. This pandemic has really done a number on us. I'll say, I don't want you to, it's done a number on us mentally. So you got to get with some people who know how to juggle and balance things in life. So give me Christine, if you're still on here, put that on my to-do list. She's one of my helpers, my assistants. I will send out a link by the end of the week. How about it? How about we just start next week? So if I get an answer, oh, thank you. Thank you. She said that she loved my outfit. If y'all don't know, this is on the right track, like a racetrack. In case you didn't get the vibes, like a racetrack, this is a race. Being an author, being a business owner, being anybody, life has laps. And you just need to know what lap you on. And you need to run your race. Run your race. Don't run my race. Don't worry about the lap that I'm on. Don't worry about what's in my car. Don't worry about what's over here. Don't worry about what's in my lane. And as a matter of fact, we actually can be in the same lane. Just don't get in my way. Amen. Amen, church. All right. I love you. I got to go work out. I will see y'all tomorrow.